Good evening. I'm Jason Sterling. I'm a member of the EA Creator Network. This particular early access copy of Adventure Awaits was provided by the network free of charge. Now, let's jump back in here. This is my second live stream on this particular pack this afternoon, and we're going to work on the Great Geyser Wilderness Lodge. This has been like my pride and joy build. I've been doing a lot of pre-building on it, but there were a lot of things I wanted to wait on, for the new pack. I'm going to make sure I'm actually rolling here. Let's see. Pull up my channel, make sure everything's good to go. I think it should be good to go. And it is. Okay, so this is the Great Geyser Wilderness Lodge. Quite a large hotel. There is a lot to do here. Right now, we're going to finish off. Really, we're going to do 2 of the guest rooms here on the bottom floor for my family to come and visit. And we're going to work on the gymnasium and the playground. I'm going to try some stuff with the playground over here by the pool for the kids. And then we're going to have the family come here and we're going to try a few things out, see what all we can get this new system to do. But so far, I've been very, very happy with what it will do. Now, as you can see here, my initial idea was to use the Murphy bed in these rooms so that we can fit a full family in here, 2 kids, 2 adults. I'm still leaning that way, but I think I'm going to end up going with bunk beds. Bunk beds is the word I'm looking for. Bunk beds are what I used at my campsite. And so I think I'm going to do the same thing here. Now we need a door. We could probably use this Courageous Cabin door. Let's see what colors it comes in. Yeah, this will work really well. We'll put this here in the room. I'm going to grab some light. I don't know. Let's see what kind of lighting we have here. I don't know if I want to use this lighting or just throw in the normal puck lights until I get done. I could do both. So we've got this industrial light. We've got this jellyfish type of light. And I don't think either one is, I guess I can use this, like I said, this industrial one. Let's take a look here. Let me turn off Adventure Awaits there for a second. Let's grab a puck light. I'm going to stick a puck light on each of these to give us more brightness here in the room. Now, all of this stuff I'm going to clear out, or at least most of it. I'm going to go ahead and take this out too. We're going to get some building done here. Let's go ahead and pull up our wall options, or sort of wallpaper options. I'm going to do something like this in here. Pretty rustic looking, rustic feeling, something that would have spoke to the era of like maybe 100 to 140 years ago here in the United States, with national park, hotels. And this hotel is based, or heavily influenced by a national park hotel here in the United States. And so much so has that particular hotel kind of influenced things in the United States that it almost has come to be known as national park architecture. So the style that this hotel is in a lot of ways, it's kind of seen as national park architecture. Do. That's a little dim over here. I might have put a more light in there. Maybe this one. Stick one of these in here. One of them in here. This is going to be the closet. I haven't decided if I'm going to build a closet using Dream Home Decorator or if I'm going to just use a sort of closet insert that came with Get Together, right? Okay, let's take a look here. Let's see. We need a bed. We need some, I think we have a chair, so I think I'm going to get rid of this chair too. I think there's a new chair that ought to do us pretty well. So here's the parents' bed here. We'll do a nice parents' bed. I'm going to do a little bit, let's see, of separation. Just a little between the parents and the kids. Because we'll put the kids' bunk beds. Kind of here in this alcove. The only bunk bed we have for the kids with this pack is this one. I'm going to go ahead and use this for now, but I think I'm going to, well, you know, I might as well not use, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and use the bunk beds from Horse Ranch. Also, I'm going to need a toddler bed to put under there. So it's another reason why I'll probably just use the Horse Ranch ones. I'm really torn with putting in any sort of TV in these places because I feel like the point is to get to the outdoors, right? Get to the great outdoors. You're here for nature. Is this an end table? I think it is. Okay, let's put a little end table in here. That one is really old. Now, a lot of these national park hotels are a little bit, I mean, they're kind of old. They've been around the block, you know. They have definitely seen it. Let's see what kind of watches we have here. Oh, that was pretty. That blue's really pretty. I kind of like the little bit of this beaten up look, you know. Let's go with the green. We could use some sort of rug. I don't know if I saw a rug scrolling through this stuff or not. I guess not. I don't think there is a new rug. There is a new, though, hot tub. I'm going to bring this out here just so when I'm building the playground, I don't kind of forget about it. And I guess I could use the rug we just passed. I might put that in here. Now with our bathroom, we have a great new sink. I'm going to use the new sink. I don't really know about the shower. The shower is very much geared towards almost like a greenhouse. I mean, it looks a little bit to me like something you'd shower in before coming in, you know, from working in the yard. We've got this fantastic tub. Absolutely love it. Now, when I put it in here, it means we will not have a shower built into the bathtub. But look at that. That's too good not to use. So we are going to put that there. One thing I could do is I could take out the door. I hate to do that. Well, I could do this as well. Let's just take that. And that's going to give us a much smaller closet. And actually, in a lot of ways, I mean, it's an unrealistically small closet for a hotel room, really. I think that's going to be okay. And I could, in theory, do a closet right here. Or over here, maybe. Or even this way. I'm not going to. I'll just do a small kind of, dream home decorator style closet. Because you can use a single tile like this for a closet with Dream Home Decorator, and it does work pretty well. I'm then going to grab this. What is even the specs on this? 5 hygiene, not too bad. Reliability is 3. It does look like it's made out of like literally drinking straws, so I can see that. But otherwise, it's okay. I'm going to put that in here because I do kind of dig the rustic idea. This is a wilderness lodge, so I am going to dig in that part of it. I don't know if we got any new. Did we get a new mirror with? We did. We got this mirror here. Okay, so let's see if we can. What does it look like? Oh, that's nice. I like that. Actually, it's really nice. That's really cool. Love that. We'll put that there. That's really cool. I love that. I wonder if that's real. I mean, like if they took it from a real object, it's obviously not real. But if they took, I think sometimes they take real objects in stores and kind of make a copy of it. That looks very, very cool. In case you're wondering, if you didn't see when I was designing this on a live stream pre-building it, this has a door here and a door here because the bathroom is separated into 2 parts. So for families, if someone needs to use the restroom or someone's in the bathroom taking a bath or a shower, they can still use it. So that's kind of and that's the way in, to this other part of the bathroom. Put this here for our closet. Okay, so we've got a little seating area. We've got, do we have any lamps here? I think we do. The one thing I kind of regret about this resort, it's a really large place. It's not on the water. So I can't put the kayaking here. I don't think the water, where's the water? There it is. I don't think that's routable, right? That's probably not the sort of water you want to kayak on. I don't see anything that indicates that's routable. Because I was wondering if you could carry a kayak, like as a sim. Could a sim just carry a kayak? Maybe. Okay, so I could put a TV in here. I don't really want to. What's this? Equipment storage. Oh, that's cool. I got to remember that for the campsite. Go back and put that in the campsite. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give them a little coffee pot in here. Will it work on there? Oh, no, it won't work on there. I bet it needs like a regular countertop, doesn't it? Okay, so I got to decide if I'm going to do that or not. We could go ahead and put this dresser in here. Let's put a little fan up here as well. Point it towards the bed. Oh, here's a rug. Okay. It's a little small, but I wonder how much of this room it'll cover. That's not too bad. That covers a lot of the room. We could do it this way. The only thing I don't like about that is that if I do it that way, then the kids, you know what? I know what I can do. You know, I've got this wall here for some separation between the kids and the parents. I don't know why. But, you know, if I put it here, I'm going to move this like here maybe or something. I was thinking kind of in terms of like cruise ships sometimes do that. There'll be a little bit of a separator, a little bit of a divider between kind of a sitting area, which is normally where your kids are going to be sleeping on a cruise ship, and then the kind of adult area. Oh, there's an appliance. Oh, yeah. You're right. There is. Okay. Wow. Thanks for pointing that out. I was going to put the coffee maker, not the blender, although the blender is a great thing for the adults in this room. You know, for those late night sipping runs or something. But I forgot that they had that little cart in this. So that is awesome. I'm going to move this here and this over here. I think I'll put this like this. Yeah, that appliance cart, it's going to come in very, very handy. That is such a great idea. Let's see here. It's like this thing here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we'll put that there. That's awesome. A, it's awesome they put it in here. B, it's like super awesome you thought of it. Because we can tuck it right here, I think, right? I'm going to grab like a little maybe task light for above it. Because I thought it would be nice to have a nice little tea kettle in here, although the blender is a great idea. Will they both go on there? I doubt it. Shoot. Okay. Well, we'll put the coffee maker here, or tea kettle. They call it a tea kettle. We'll put the tea kettle here. I'm going to do it blue. When I was camping with my son a lot when he was little, our little camp stove coffee pot was like this speckled blue sort of design. That's not too bad for the room. That's about all I really wanted, I guess. I don't know what else I could really put in here. The point, of course, at this sort of resort is not the room anyway, because you're here for nature. You're here for the great outdoors. But I do want to get this stuff kind of set up pretty quick and then bring my family here to test this out. I tested out the campground earlier, and I tested out a dude ranch, right? I wanted to do a dude ranch with some horses and stuff like that. It kind of worked. It kind of didn't work. The big problem, of course, being that horses are tied to a family. So if your family already has horses and wanted to, bring them with them, there's plenty of stalls for the horses and places to, sleep and eat, right? So it does work from that standpoint. But from the standpoint of using someone else's horses like you really would do at a dude ranch, it didn't really work. It kind of does, but not really. Which I know that's just kind of the tough thing that the game finds itself in, because horses are considered family members. I need 2 rooms here. We're going to have Reg and Grant and their 2 kids, and then their 2 best friends, Danny and Shane. They're all going to come here, check this out. Pretty quick to get this lined up. The next thing we're going to do is the gym. I do want to get the gym set up. I especially want to see the whole, like, you know, Peloton bicycling thing or whatever, right? Where we're going to have someone lead a bicycle class. Now, how did I end up doing that? We've got a door here, door here. So far, like the camp worked excellent though. I mean, I'm really pretty impressed so far. I haven't had any bugs or glitches with the thing, which is super nice, right? And the Sims went and did what they were supposed to do, and they did follow like the whole, oh, you know, schedule of events like they're supposed to do. Let's see here. I'm not going to worry about putting their closet together. They don't really need it. I will grab them a quick dresser. Whoops. I really love the new sort of, oh, what do they call that? Slate tile, you know? That came with this pack. I used it here in the bathroom. Really, really pretty. And I guess I could go ahead and put in bunk beds in this room too. This is just going to be 2 adults, but you know, like some resorts, if you go to like Great Wolf Lodge or something, basically every room's exactly the same. So every room has bunk beds just in case. Okay, so those are set up. Those are ready to go. Now, the place as a whole is not done. As you can see, I was waiting to get the new pack, obviously, to finish it off. And so there's still a lot of room for opportunity here. As far as decor goes. Now, here we go. Our brand new, this is going to be the leader, right? Must be. And this is the other one. Yeah, because he's got the big thing here. I'm going to set it like this, I think. I wonder how many he can do. Let me see. How big is this? So all the way to right there. So if I put one here. Let's move them in like this. I don't want it to get too crowded, and I don't care if we can fit 50 Sims in here at a time. How's that? Yeah, that's good. And then we'll completely mirror the back wall there, but I'm going to go ahead and outline this with... the same sort of wall that we texture that, well, I don't know. I was thinking using the same wall texture, but that looks awfully dark in here. I liked it in the room, like the hotel room, but I'm gonna go with this kind of lighter. I think this is as light as it gets, really, except for that which is really light. So and then upstairs in the spa, I think I'll end up using this wall canvas to cover the walls. I could put a mat or something under there. I don't know. Let's grab some mirrors. It feels a little weird to have them just sitting there, doesn't it? I mean, looking at it feels a little weird, but I guess it's fine. Let's do this. There we go. And this, in case you don't want to bicycle with a whole bunch of other people, well, we've got a couple of these. We'll put a couple of these things in. Where? You know what? I might change this a little bit. Now that I'm looking at it, let me do this. Move this and this around. Maybe this would be better here. Put this here. Okay. And then we'll put these kind of like weightlifting things here by the mirrors. I don't actually go to gyms. I just exercise at home, but I feel like people at gyms like to work out in front of a mirror like that, right? So maybe I should put that there is what I'm thinking, like where, they can kind of do their deal and stuff. So put that there. Hope that's not too tight. Gyms are usually kind of tight though. So again, I guess maybe there's not anything really to worry about. Let's kind of just position this little boxing thing there. Now we're going to do, I already set up sort of these very private mini locker rooms. And we're going to go ahead and move a couple of them over here. The ones on this side are meant for the pool, the indoor pool area. But we're going to put a couple here. So this way, they're all unisex. You just can go in there and be by yourself and change clothes if you want to, or shower, stuff like that. Which is basically how I like it. And since I was designing this thing, it was quite easy to do it how I wanted to do it. But I would like that a whole lot better, Like instead of a big open locker room, I just want like a nice little private place. And then I was talking about, and I think I'll still do it, I'm going to put some Oh, like some lockers out here or something where you could store your clothes when you get done. There is let's see here. There's a new refrigerator. Let's grab that. Is it here with the rest of this stuff? I don't think it is, but it's kind of like a refrigerator, like a little refrigerator. Supposed to be geared towards, like it says, yes, fitness focused mini fridge. So let's put that here. And then I can put maybe shelving above it with towels and stuff on it. And then we're going to grab, do we just have a locker? So we've got all these sort of locker options. Spa day, of course. I like these. I'm going to go with these. These really fit the tone and style. And this will be pretty good. This will be enough to test this out. Coming up with my family. I want to see if we can get this going. And then we've got this out here, of course, for like yoga, right? Now, what I really, really, really wanted to do, what I thought would be cool would be to try to build. This is the family end of the pool, right? Down here is the kind of adult end of the pool. So it's more like a lap pool right off the gym. But down here is kind of the family in the pool, into the pool. And kind of this idea, is it possible to stretch the playground equipment across the pool? I don't think it's going to be, but I did think it would be really cool if it was possible. So let's take a look at our playground equipment. Let's see what kind of options we have here. I mean, I know we have this, right? Right. So wouldn't that be cool if you could somehow, let me put this here. Do I have move object? I do have move objects on. It just needs the rest of it to work. So first of all, I would need maybe this. And this, right? In fact, let's put it right at the edge. And then this would need to, does it connect on there? No, it connects on like the lower one, doesn't it? But we do have a bridge as well. Okay, so where's the lower one? Let me get rid of this and this. Okay, so we'll connect there. So if I connect it on there and then I swing it around, oh my God, would this actually work? Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to move it back. I'm going to narrow the water gap. I'm going to narrow the water gap a little bit. Let's go down here. And let's see. Let's make it, I think we only need like 2 across. So do like this. I mean, I'll have to redo the landscaping there, of course, but if we bring that out like that. I mean, it looks like it connects to me. I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll have to test it. I'm going to test it. See if it works. We put that here. There we go. Now I've got those both hooked together. I'm going to bring this right there. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and we're going to hope and pray. I'm going to hope and pray that it does, in fact, work, and we can get my kids to cross it. Adventure awaits. And we're going to need stairs. We'll put some stairs up here. And we'll put some stairs on the other side. Okay, and then if that works, I'll expand the jungle gym out this way and redo the landscaping. We'll also go ahead and put in our diving board here. Let's put in just a regular. Get a nice bright red diving board. Now, I think we could put a hot tub in here, but I might want to do maybe. I'm going to put it right about here, I think. So kind of, maybe back like this. There we go. Let's do it like that. Okay, and I'm going to change out this imaginative stones, right? I'm going to change out what I've got there, the flagstone, with this stuff. Maybe this color. Let's try this color. Super pretty, super pretty. Let's change all of it. There we go. Okay, so I want to get my family here. I especially want to try this out. I'm going to really be surprised if that works. Even though I got it there, I'm still going to be kind of surprised if it works. Let's go. Oh, shoot. I've got to set this up, though, as a venue. Custom venue. Okay, here we go. Change lot type. Yes, we will change lot type. Now we can do I'm going to go with create a new one. With the roles are, I don't know. Do I need to? like fitness instructor, right? Like maybe fitness instructor. Do we? Let me look through the role library. Let's start there. Let's look at the role library. See if there's anything like fit. There we go. Fitness trainer. So we'll go with fitness trainer. View the role. We don't really. I guess we can we'll keep 2. We can't change it, so we'll keep 2. It says that I don't think we can change these either. Okay, young adult, adult or elder. So all of this, hopefully there's someone that matches this, I guess, right? Right. And that takes care of that. So we're going to have, did it add him? It did not add him. How do I select it? Fitness trainer. Oh, add to current roles. There we go. Okay. And I don't know that we need anybody else. I guess I'll do someone who can clean, maybe. Let's see who else we've got here. Bartender. Let's get a bartender. And then I'm going to do like a guest, or typical guest. And then I'm going to do child guests as well. Oh, it won't let me go any higher than 6. Okay, so maybe once I get it out here, I can, though, I think. Yeah, see, I can increase it here to 8. On the fitness trainer, I'll leave it 2. The bartender, I'll leave it 1. And then I'm going to create a role for child guest. There was a role for child, but I think I'm going to try creating my own. I'm going to call it like young guest. Let's call it young guest. And the detail, with total sims, I'm going to make it like 8. So we can get up to 8. And the role criteria, we'll do age is going to be child or teen. And what else is here? Gender does not, none of the rest of this stuff matters, I don't think. Nah, none of the rest of this stuff matters. And activities for this guest also don't really matter unless they're not people I brought with me, right? So if it's other people that just show up, it would matter. So let's look at kids' activities. Play on playground equipment. Watch movies, because we do have a movie room, so we'll put watch movies. I thought there was something like water, just in general, water. Maybe, where is it here? Use water vehicles. Swim. I guess we'll do swim. That works. I'm eventually going to have butterflies on this slot, so collect butterflies would also work. I'm going to go ahead and just put that on there. And that leaves one more still. Let's just say eat. Let's just say eat. We'll let them eat. They're probably going to be hungry at some point. So we'll put eat. Eat. There we go. Now, I think that's all we need. Save as a new role. And this I want to get rid of. Okay, so main activity, 6 a.m. will be sleeping because it's early in the morning. Well, or maybe, you know what? No. Let's make it breakfast. Let's pull up food, drink tea, have breakfast. Okay, select role, current roles or role. What are the current roles? Oh, yeah, guest. Can I select more than one role at a time? And young guest? No. So I'll have to do another role right here. That's what it is. Okay. So they'll eat, and then I'm not going to overload it. I kind of overloaded this with the campground, and I ended up, what is that? Play on playground. I ended up, there was just too much for them to do. There was too much for them to do. Time went so fast. So they weren't able to do really everything that I had listed. So I'm going to try to keep it a little bit scaled back. We'll go with eat. Then we're going to add a time slot from 9. Let's say from. So we'll go with 9. I guess I could make it even later, but I'm not going to. Main activity is going to be just, I think, I don't know, maybe outdoor activities? Yeah, outdoor recreation. And then for the adults, no, you know what? I don't really want to do. I don't want them all doing outdoor recreation. That's the thing. I want the kids to, but I was thinking about having the adults be in the gym. So maybe if I set it anyway as kind of a gym activity, it'll still work. Hobbies, is it under hobbies? We could do yoga. Now there is yoga outside. But I want to see the bikes. I'm going to do the spinning. I'm going to go ahead and use spinning bikes. I'm also going to put yoga. Because then surely one or the other will work, right? So we'll do yoga. For the kids, I want them to do playground. And then maybe swim. Oh, I didn't put in a water slide. Let's do water slides. I can throw that in at any time. Okay, so that's my time slot at 9. So from here on out, I'm just gonna we'll say lunch. We'll put lunch here. Have lunch, and then I'll take a bunch of this stuff off. We'll have a just eat. It's the only thing we're gonna do, and then we'll add a time slot at 3 o'clock, and that I just want to do is like free time, right? So I wonder where free time probably under F. There we go. So we'll make that a free time, and we'll take out just everything and just see what they do. And then at 6, we'll put dinner, and at 9, we'll put bed. $9 main activity, sleep. And for dinner, we're going to leave it as just eating. We'll see what happens. Once I get MC Command Center reactivated, I always slow time down with MC Command Center. So I would put more stuff in here to do. Right now, it's probably going to take 3 hours to eat. And that's what was happening at the camp. I'm like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. It's time for breakfast. And literally by the time I even found where my Sims were, breakfast was over and they were ready to jump in the pool. So let's see here. Sleep. I guess we'll just put it down as, I don't think I need a list sleep though. Maybe we'll put bathe and shower before we go to bed. See if they do that. Okay, now I think that's it. Am I missing something? I don't think so. And when it comes to food, I'm going to try using the food court and just hiring a bunch of people to come in and run the counters, and we'll order food at the counter. I might at some point, I have not put a kitchen in here. I might at some point change my mind and decide to put a kitchen in and see about hiring a cook to cook for the guests. But at the same time, I feel like a food court was a little more realistic for this sort of resort, for a sort of Great Wolf Lodge type resort. Okay, so we're going to accept the schedule. There we go. Now let me find my family and get them in here. See if this stuff is starting to work. Okay, where are they here? Over here, I think. Here we go. They might still be on their other vacation. Yeah, they're still at the campgrounds. We're going to head over there. I'm going to just, I guess, end it. If it isn't already over, it should be close to being over. I'm going to go immediately to a new vacation, brand new place. Okay, here we are. Now, I think they are just still here. I think it's over. I don't see, there's not a timer or anything going. It's raining here on the middle of their vacation. That's an interesting. Oh, man. Now, that's interesting. I don't even want to know what was happening there in that pool. That was kind of an odd look, wasn't it? Let's have Grant here take us on another getaway. Here we go. I mean, they're into the pool. Now, I will say that when you tell them to do something with this new system, they go do it. I mean, they're not playing around. They are going to go swim in that pool. I need a little bit bigger pool if I'm going to make that a primary sort of thing to do, don't I? But oh, one thing I thought of. I think I did set it that way. I was just thinking, I was wondering if I put the child guest with an age qualifier. I think I did. Did he not? I don't think he didn't get the getaway, did he? Let's see here. Plan a getaway, Grant. There we go. Now he's talking. It should pop up. There we go. Start an event. Okay, so we're going to go to the Great Wilderness Lodge. Let's do like 4 nights there. Now, fitness trainer is not Grant. Let's see what we've got here. I think the problem is, this is kind of my testing file, and there's literally like 2 of everybody in here. So let's have Josh be a fitness trainer and Knox. We'll have them. Bartender guest, young guest. Let's go here to the guest. I need all of these guys. Yeah, like that. And then under young guests, let me pull in Max and Hooper. And I think that's it. I mean, that's about all we need to do. We've got everything else is filled. I don't know what the custom role is for. I thought I deleted that, but it doesn't matter. Maybe it's a housekeeper. Let me look at this real quick. I'm going to make her the housekeeper. So let's have her clean and then clean and clean and clean. That's all she really needs to do. She needs to clean. Oh, and fix stuff. Fix objects. And I guess that's it. Anything else? Cheerlead? Nah. Yeah, I really just want to have her clean again. Oh, I wish I could put that in there like numerous times. Okay, so she's set. She can be the housekeeper. I'm going to just leave it as custom role 1. It doesn't really matter if she has a name or a title. So, and we don't need any rules. Now, I did do Love is in the Air last time, and let's choose a fitness trainer. He sounds like someone that'd be after Love, right? So, and the bartender's like that too. So with the fitness trainer and the bartender there, they're going to be really flirty. And the rest of it, I think we're fine. On. Done. Okay, it's starting right now. So we're on our way to the Great Wilderness Lodge, the Great Geyser Wilderness Lodge. Let's see where we end up. Come on, come on. This does take a little bit of time to load up. It's a big lot. Really big. There we go. Now, the first thing I'm going to do now that we're here is I'm going to, kind of claim our rooms. Also, let me see here. This is supposed to be a window. Let me put the windows back. Is that supposed to be a window? It is supposed to be a window. And that's supposed to be a window. That's supposed to be a window. I got a little zealous there just putting in paint the whole room type of interactions. Okay, so we want to have Danny and Shane will be in this room. And we'll put the Reg and Grant here. So Reg is going to claim this room. And then we're going to have Danny claim this room. And then once they claim it, we have to go in and allow the other people in our household to come in. I wish it wasn't raining. That's why I need MC Command Center. I could have made it sunshiny. Okay, here comes Reg. So I think he's claimed it, right? Let me see here. Claimed, yes, by Brian Reginald. So what we're going to do is we're going to unlock for like everybody. I tried doing the allow access to, that didn't, I don't know. I'm not sure that it actually worked at the campground. So I ended up doing this, but then I feel like later I decided no, maybe it was just kind of a routing issue with the bed, and I adjusted the bed, and I don't know. There's our kid. There's Max. What time is it? It's 6:00. Oh, maybe he's gonna go watch a movie. Now, Danny probably could stop talking and get in here and get this door. Cancel. Did he get it? He did get it. Okay, so let's unlock it for everybody, especially Shane. It's his husband. Unlock for Hooper and Max. Grant. Okay, now the first thing I really want to test is this sort of, playground equipment over here. I'm going to have Max. What's he doing? Eating? Is he hungry? Browsing. Okay, I'm going to have Max come over here real quick. I don't even want to wait for him to walk. Let's teleport over. There you go. Now go up here. Okay, cannot do this while carrying something. Okay, can't do it while he's... Let's see if I just do it this way. Will he put the... There he goes. He'll put it down. I think he's going to do it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I wonder if that will work now with the bridge as well. Does it just read it? It's not really on a second floor. Does it just read it as being on a second floor? I guess it does. It probably reads it as being on a second floor because we took stairs to get up here. He's going to go back through it again. I love that. That's fantastic. Okay, so that makes my day. Totally glad that he can get through there. Let's have flirty Shane come on out here and get in the hot tub. Do. Now, everything else, I guess, won't really take place until the morning, right? They're not going to do anything until the morning. I'm just really surprised they can cross the water like that. Just really did not expect it. Okay, so let's I'm going to take some of this stuff out. Get rid of this sort of landscaping. Do. We're going to just flesh this out a little bit more. Take a look at what maybe we can build off to the side here. Oh, you know, there was kind of maybe a still shot. Maybe it was in the trailer where it shows what the slide could go over the bush. So we're going to do that too. Let's put that in here like that. I bet that would work too, instead of the tunnel, but I'm going to leave it as a tunnel. Where are the stairs? Let's see. There they are. Oh, come on. Can it not reach that high? It's not close enough. Well, that may not work. I may not be able to get that part to work. Maybe I thought there's got to be a way of making the stairs connect here. I just don't. I'm missing something. I mean, that's working. That's so strange. I don't know why it won't go up from here to there. It should. I already built one of these at the campground, so it should work. Okay, let's try something else. Let's just take that off. That would work, right? That's interesting. Oh, that was kind of cool. Look at that. Okay, so let's so that kind of works. Kind of works like that. Definitely works like that. So what is wrong with these stairs? I guess it was too high. It was still too high. I don't know. Because it should connect. And they worked earlier. That's the weird thing. They did work in the like campground area. They worked just fine. Let's see here. And it's just not going to do it. That is so weird. Totally don't get it. I guess it does not matter, right? Not really. Could go ahead and just move this here. I mean, it kind of does because I might want to do something different. I can't give it up. I'm like, I just keep trying and trying to make this work. Just in case, I guess maybe I should move that. I mean, it didn't matter with this other thing, right? It did not matter with that. So why would it matter with this? It doesn't. So it's not, it's not the, oh, well, no, it's got a little bit of a drop there, but it shouldn't be that either, right? I'm going to test it with this, and then I'm just going to give up. Okay, let me put it here in case it is the drop. Oh, man. Okay, that's what it was. Because this is elevated a little bit, and it, for some reason, wouldn't do it. I mean, it did with this stuff. Okay, all right. So let's put that in there. Put our bushes back, right? So strange. But I'm glad it's working. So I'm gonna have Max try to go over the bush. I think he can. He's not buying anything. He just wants to browse the vending machine. Let's see here. Let's go here. I think he's a little upset. It is pouring rain, and I have had him just standing out here in the rain, right? Okay, so I can get across the water. Have him just slide across the bush. Oh, he wouldn't do that. I said slide down, not climb up. Let's see if he's going to climb up it. He is climbing up it. Okay, so I don't know why he did that. Why did he do that? Okay, obviously that's a mess. Obviously that's a glitch, right? Obviously that is a glitch because I did tell him to slide down. Oh, can't do it while carrying something, but sure, can't go up it either. So there he goes. Now let's try this again. Slide down. Okay, there he goes. Did he climb up it to slide down it? Maybe that's what he did. Maybe he climbed up it to slide down it. He must have. So I don't know. Is that working as intended? Is that what he's supposed to do? Uh-oh, we lost our movies by the pool. I gotta fix that. Okay, I'm gonna consider that good. Let's leave him be, poor thing. I'm gonna have to take a look and try to figure out why he is not wanting to slide down by walking from here up. That's kind of weird because he can walk up there, and he did walk up there, but then when I want him to slide down, he climbs up the slide to slide down. So it could be a glitch. It could be some sort of glitch. Oh, shoot. Come on. I don't want to play. I kind of want him to just get up here. I'm not really sure where he's going. It doesn't matter. I'm going to let him go to bed. I want to get into the morning and kind of see how everyone else handles. Shane is in the wrong bed. Is that Grant? Grant's kind of in the wrong bed. I didn't assign the beds. That's what I forgot. We'll let him sleep up there. Where's Hooper? He's watching TV. The broken TV or the not broken TV? The not broken TV. That gotta make sense. The toddler's still up watching TV. Everyone else is going to bed. And he's talking to strangers on top of that. Oh, there's Dad, though. Let's see if Dad's going to do anything with him. Just checking on him. And I don't have a toddler bed for him, so... Did the bartender show up? They go home already? Let's grab a toddler bed so he can get some rest. I've got like a lot of stuff to finish up in this particular build. There we go. It is time. I know you're tired, Hooper. Look, he's got that angry pillow. Go to sleep. It assigned them correctly. I mean, these two are married, so it did assign them correctly. Did it do it over here? No. In fact, Trace Sterling is not supposed to be in there. So let's assign left side of the bed to Brian. He's in the tub. He's in the right room. It's so weird that it keeps assigning these two properly. So it always puts them in the same bed like they're supposed to be. And I guess it's the right side. Hell, I don't know. But it does put them in the same bed like they're supposed to be. But Grant and Reg, it doesn't. Now, Grant and Reg are not married. They're just engaged. And these two are actually married, I think. Maybe that's the difference? Oh, he went to bed. Right place. Okay, so everyone's almost turned in. I'm going to try to see kind of maybe... Oh. He doesn't like the fact that the baby's diaper needs to be changed. Don't wake him up, though. He's too cranky when he gets woke up. I thought we might kind of watch and see who else is here. there should be the thing is this is so big. Now that could be a drawback. This particular resort is so big that I am afraid it's going to feel pretty empty. It's 64 by 64 lot, and there's a ton of stuff to do and a ton of different places to be. So I might actually go through and wall off some of the areas. Like, I've got rooms up here, up here, up here. I've got way more hotel rooms than I need. Got this massive lobby. So I might hem things in a little bit. Same thing's true up here. I've got kind of an activity room going and a spa. So I'll probably wall off these upper levels where I was going to put maybe like a nightclub or something. I just don't know if it's necessary. I guess Shane just cannot sleep because of that diaper. Shane, come on. Oh, the table's in the way. Okay. My fault. Play ping pong. Oh my gosh, you guys sleep. I guess they're done. I'll bet that his energy's filled up. Yeah. I'm going to need to adjust the timing. Now they went to bed around 9ish, and by 7 they're ready to get up. I mean by 5. So maybe I need to start breakfast at 5, or maybe at 5 make it bath time and toilet time, right? And then breakfast. I don't know. Aw, look, they're so sweet. Happily married. Kids look good. So let's see. Grant's going to take a bath. Not anything going on because it's not quite 6 a.m. It's almost time for breakfast, though. Is it breakfast? I think it is breakfast. Have breakfast. So you know what I'm going to do? Because they don't really have any place to eat, I'm going to go ahead and hire. I'm going to open up these stalls. There's a mod somewhere, there used to be, where that could be 0 to open them. But my Sims are always so rich, I just figure, it's kind of like, maybe it's like food's really expensive at a resort. So this is just the premium fee, right? Let's hire this one. And we'll hire this one. They could always eat out of vending machines, but I'm going to see if I can get some people in here to serve real food. Let's go here. Have Max come in here. What's he? He is eating something. Have Hooper come this way. He's so sweet when he gets woken up. Now, are any of them coming? When I tested this before, they showed up pretty quick, the vendors. Hire a vendor. I guess it didn't go through. Let's try this again. I must have clicked on the next one too quick, and so it cancels. Okay, how about now? How many times did I get that? Did I get it all 3 times? I did. Oh, but I did here too. So, yeah, huh? I hope they show up. I guess I could change that to a kitchen. Hire a cook. Can we eat out of the picnic basket? No. Well, let's go ahead and eat out of the vending machine, Max. Purchase snacks, cold food and drinks. Let's try this. That's weird. When I play tested this, when I was building it, they all showed up like normal and opened up. So I don't know where. I don't know if they're not going to get here till 9 a.m. Is that part of the issue? No, I just don't think it's working. Okay, well, you can order food from here: sandwich, cake, nuggets. Ugh. Let's get some yogurt. I guess that's kind of like breakfast food, and nuggets. Okay, so let's do that. We'll order some food. They're probably going to starve to death before I can get them home. Is this it? Is this the yogurt? And the nuggets. I mean, I'm getting charged every time. So why are they not here? Wait, is that one of them? No, that's not one of them either. I'm desperate for food. My Sims are desperate for food. Okay, he's going to go do yoga. So they are following the schedule as much as they can. I'm going to have to figure out the food thing. The food thing is going to be tough because I did kind of think, well, I would just hire vendors and they would be fine. Hire a yoga instructor, right? I thought the fitness instructor would do this. I don't know if they do. I mean, they're doing yoga, that's for sure. See, I thought maybe we'd get a little fitness instructor out here to do this. I could try hiring. Let's try hiring this. Hire a yoga instructor. So I guess I have to hire a spinning instructor too. So let's try that. Let's see if these work. Where is he? Oh no, I don't want to teach a spinning. Oh, he could get paid though. I don't want to teach a spinning class. I want to hire a spinning instructor. Did I do that? Are they here? Maybe that's them. Oh, yeah, that worked, right? That's them, right? Oh, it is them. Okay, so that did work. Hooray, hooray. That's small victories. We're going to go with the small victories. Now, I'm supposed to have a yoga sim on their way. Can we join the class? No. Do I do it like this? Well, that's the spinning instructor. I wonder if she's doing it yet. I don't see that she's doing much, though. She is sitting there. Is she our instructor? She's a guest. Okay, she's a guest. She's not the instructor. So far, nobody I've hired has showed up. I don't know why they haven't shown up, but they have not shown up. That part maybe that part's just broken somehow. Because, normally when you click on these, you pay $100, someone shows up. When you click on the yoga mat, someone shows up, right? So let me see here. I don't have any doors in place up here yet. Getaway costs, a getaway fee of $3,000 has been deducted from your household funds. It says that the total sim count on the lot is 16, but I don't have 16 sims with me. I have 6. So I don't know. Maybe 3,000 for 6. Is it $500 a person? That's actually not too bad. I suppose maybe kind of. Well, yeah, I don't know. 500 a person is kind of expensive. And so far, nobody I've hired has showed up. So that's also, I need to complain to the management. I'm going to try hiring a massaging guy person here. And let's see if that works. Here we go. Yeah, see, none of the people that are being hired are showing up. Which there's plenty of people around. I guess I'm going to have to build a kitchen. I'm going to have to build a kitchen or everybody's going to have to eat out of the vending machines. It does look like someone is cleaning. It's good news. Oh, there's Hooper. Let's have Hooper grab some chicken nuggets. And we'll have poor Shane eat this yogurt. Okay, so a service sim hired by me again, by Grant Squires, is supposed to be on their way. I wonder, is the issue because it is a custom lot? Does it not work on custom lots? Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I'm going to try with Shane. I'm going to try one more time with Shane here. And then why did he not get in the shower? Is there something? Oh, there's people in the room. Okay. So I get it. But he's well, maybe he can chase him out so he can get in there, get in the shower. Oh, the doors are kind of messed up. Now, service sim hired by Shane is on their way. Who's that? Is that the massage therapist? Oh my God. They did make it. Okay, so what are they doing? They walked in, the little thing popped up in their head that said bed, that they're tired, and they left. Are you trying to tell me it takes so long to get here that all my service sims are just leaving because they're so exhausted? I'm not going to believe it. But that was our massage therapist. Okay, I don't know. Is that a guess? That's a guess. I'm going to go, let's try, I'm going to hire them again and again. I'm going to wait here by the door and see if more people show up and somehow. No, wait. Okay, because that's the vendor. Like, they should be opening this. Where are you going? Where are they going? Maybe I can stop them. I can't give them a gift. Okay, so that is one of the vendors. So I wonder what the deal is. Who's that? That's a yoga instructor. Are they finally just showing up? And he's got that little bed, like he's exhausted and he's leaving. So again, I have to wonder, is it that they're getting here but they're saying, oh, I'm exhausted. And they're just turning around and leaving. Okay, so I don't know what to do about that. I mean, this is kind of out in the wilderness, but come on. It can't be that hard. We're like literally every single person they get here is 3:00 in the afternoon. But I did hire them a long time ago, so I don't know. That's really weird. That is really weird. I do not know what. I don't know. Okay, so who's this? Is this that's just a young adult, does not say they're a guest. Who's this one? They're walking. Okay, see, that is supposed to be, see how they've got the little box. Okay. They're headed to open that up. Now let's see what she did. If she has a bed over her head. No, she has a rocket. And where are you going? Or he has a rocket. Where are you going? See, that's ridiculous. That must be broken. It must be. Because that's where he was supposed to be headed, was to that stall. Where did the werewolf go? Okay, so that part of it, that's not part of the new pack. That's like an existing thing we've had for a while. Obviously, that does not work, right? Somehow they're getting here, they're walking in, and they're like, I'm going home. And I don't know why. I really, really, really can't figure out why. I tried hiring another one. I don't see them even showing up at all. So, okay. Okay, bub. I guess that's it. The spin class, no one ever showed up to do it. Yoga, no one ever showed up to do it. all of the vendors in here, no one showed up to do it. The massage therapist did not. I mean, they kind of showed up. They got here and they just left. But nobody followed through on what they were supposed to do. So I don't know what to say about that. The spin class specifically and the yoga class are pretty big problems because those should work just like normal. But really, even those stalls should as well. I mean, it's pretty typical to say, to hire people that way. So I really don't. It's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. Maybe it'll get fixed. Maybe it's a known bug or a glitch. I don't know. Where's Hooper? Mad and tired. Do. And I guess that's about it. I've got a lot of building left to do on this, and then I can play test it again. Like I said, I really feel like I need to tighten it up a little bit, tighten it up just a little bit. There are quite a few people scattered around, the lot. It's just the spaces are so big, and which I wanted it to be big. I wanted it to be like a really large, grand hotel. But it's almost too large and too grand. Wonder if I could hire someone for here. I can't even click. Oh, that's Hooper. That's why. Really big, really grand, really kind of overwhelming, but I think it's almost too much. I don't know. The campground worked really well. Campground did work very well. And, overall, a lot of the aspects of this are working. I just don't know what's wrong with the vendors. It's so ridiculous. Let's see if they can get to this one, if they even show up. I did hire someone for this. Yeah, see, I don't think they're even going to show up again. They're not even going to materialize. Okay. Well, hey, please hit like, subscribe, and notify if you're watching now or watching in the future on archive. I am going to do edited versions, of course, of these live streams today, and I'll continue finishing these builds, do some tours of them, get them up on the gallery now that I have access to the pack. Hopefully, I'm going to figure out a workaround for these situations. First thing I'm going to do, of course, is test to make sure. In fact, I actually could almost test it now. I might go and test it now. I want to make sure that it's not tied to the lot type. Maybe it's the fact that it's a custom venue. That's the issue. Which, if that is the issue, there's probably no way around it. There's probably no way around it. I'll have to build a kitchen and hire a cook. And the one stall there, as you first enter the door, was supposed to be for the gift shop. So you could really buy things from someone in the gift shop. But I guess we won't have a gift shop would be the thing. Or again, you could just buy things from vending machines. You can buy things from the vending machines, but not the actual vendors. And we can't do anything about the spin class, right? We can't do anything about the spin class. We can't do anything about the yoga class. This is where I was originally. Where is she? Oh, darn it. She's not at home. I need to be there. Let's send her home. It's where I originally built and was testing. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to test those vendors and see if they'll show up to the stalls. And if they show up to the stalls, then I know it's a problem with the lot designation. In which case it's a problem with the new pack, right? It's a problem and a glitch with the new pack versus just another general problem and glitch, maybe would be the way otherwise. Okay, so let's see here. First things first. Can we hire someone for here? This is just a residential lot. Aha, and see, there's our vendor coming in immediately. And he's headed that way. Yeah, I think that's the other person coming. And as you can see, they all open up so you could get food from anywhere. He opens up, someplace to get some souvenirs. So they work on not a custom venue lot. So it is a custom venue lot that seems to be having the issue. I'm going to try this too. Let's see if we can hire a yoga instructor. And if they show up, and I'm going to pull in that spin class and see if they show up. She looks just miserable. She is unhappy here. Okay, let's see. Spinning class, hire an instructor. Okay, so there's our spin class instructor right there. There's our yoga class instructor. So it does, well, that's supposed to be our spin guy right there. Let's see. Hold on. As to start spinning class, let's have him. No, maybe that's not our yoga class instructor. I don't know who that is. I don't think we got the yoga class instructor. Let's try that again. Do. Okay, so far everyone we've hired here just on a regular residential lot with these things, they've all shown up, and they've all shown up actually pretty quickly, except for yoga. But I might have messed up on yoga because there's a yoga instructor right there. So they've all shown up like they're supposed to, but on the custom venue lot, they do not. So trying to do this yoga or this spin class on a custom venue lot or the yoga class, let alone, hire someone to run these stalls, that does not work. So that's a pretty big glitch when there's this kind of a feature of the pack tied directly into custom venues. This idea that you're going to set up. In fact, I wonder if the actual lot where that class was supposed to take place works, because they're supposed to, like that fitness, the fitness venue that was in the trailer, and it's in the pack as well. That, I wonder if it works. I wonder if the people show up for it. Now, overall, aside from hiring these sort of people, it has worked. I wonder if they're going to get started here. I'm not going to get too excited because I don't know if I see them actually doing it. I don't see them like pedaling, right? Let's see here. So I don't think that actually finished. But coming here, getting a room, finding a room, following the schedule, that sort of stuff is working. Like, even though there was no yoga instructor, the Sims went out and did yoga. So from that standpoint, it works. But from the standpoint of, hey, you're supposed to have a spin class instructor and stuff, no, it does not. Let's plan a getaway real quick. I want to see if this actual lot where this, this, whatever it was called, the fitness intensive, place. Let me close this. Close the baby. Baby gonna be fine. Don't worry about her. Just get the call in. Call and let's do this getaway real quick. Let's try it again. Here. Let's where is that baby? Get off the bike. Go here. I think she's stuck. There you go. Yeah, I don't need you falling asleep. I need to check one more thing. She just cannot get that baby out of her head. I understand she's a mom and all, but come on. Here we go. Let's plan a getaway. And while we're gone, the babysitter will come take care of the baby and, feed it and all that stuff. Let's see. So let's see if this fitness getaway place, I think it's in here, right? What's the new place called? It's called like Gibby, Gimme or something, right? So where is it? Gibby Point. Here we go. So we've got, we've got my place that I put in. I don't think I erased it. Lounge, residential, custom venue, revive and thrive retreat. So we're going to go there. We're going to go with the fitness retreat preset. We're a guest. Awesome. Pretty much one day ought to do it. I don't know how many days I've got here. Okay, so off we go. We're going to check and see if this stuff is actually working at the retreat. Since it wasn't working on my custom lot, and it's not working properly on hers because the spin instructor did not work properly. So we're going to check that out and see. It's a little disappointing. So far, everything I've gone through with this pack so far has worked. It's been working like it's supposed to. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed here. It's not really going to fulfill kind of my idea for this venue. Okay, so here we go. We're here at the retreat. Let's find, do we have a bedroom somewhere? Let's sleep. Where's the gym? Isn't there supposed to be a big gym? Maybe over here. Yeah, and there's our spin class, right? So we have sleep, 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 and then work out and free time. Does that include fitness trainer, use spinning bike? So I'm going to have her come over here. As for fitness mini spin class, so I think we have to hire a spinning instructor here too. Maybe I can select. Let's try selecting somebody. Skip can do it. Let's have Skip come on over here and run this class. I didn't try that before. I tried just hiring the position. So maybe next time if I just hit select, that would work better because it does seem like it's working right now. Yeah, I mean, he's here. He's doing it. And he's doing the whole thing. Okay, so it's working here. This part is working here. But I hit select instead of hire. So let's do one more quick thing here. Let's grab. Anything really will do, I guess. Let's. How about this? Actually, there's some for this particular pack. Let's grab one for this pack. We're going to grab a stall. We're going to see if it works here. And we'll go ahead and put it outside since this room is not built to accommodate it. And while I'm at it, let's grab a yoga mat. Instructor mat. Let's put it outside too. Hopefully it'll stop raining. Put a couple of little things here. Okay, now I am enthused at least in some way. I kind of figured out how this bike thing works to some extent. I clicked on it and just, assigned somebody. I'm going to try hiring a vendor there. Hiring a yoga instructor. When she gets done, maybe you don't get done. You stay on that bike till this class is finished. Is that the deal? She's stuck there forever. Come on, get off. I mean, he's still giving the class, so maybe she just doesn't get a choice. Look at her, poor thing. She's dying. He's killing her. And she does look like, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, get off. Let's see here. She's not technically still in the class. Maybe I better get her off there. Good workout. Go here. Can I stop it? In spinning class. Okay, there we go. It's over. Hooray. Good job. I wonder if you could make someone just pedal till they died. Until they have a heart attack or something. In fact, I'm going to remember that. I've been doing this sort of like challenge thing, not connected to this pack. And I might have to do that. I tried to get them to do it with the regular exercise bike and they would not stay on there. So after a certain point, they just got off. Even though I had them locked in a space where they could not get off, they still went ahead and just got off. So I'll have to try and see if maybe if I've got someone forcing them, that will work. Okay, let's see if they show up here on this particular lot. I'm not seeing anybody show up. So this part did work in the end, pulling somebody from the lot, I think that was already there to work. This did not, and this did not. Again, so it's got to be that it's a custom venue problem where we're not able to hire people to come in, and there's no way to assign someone on the lot to do this or to do this, right? Like the yoga. I don't think we can't. Yeah, I don't see anything where I can assign somebody to that post. So it's a glitch. I think especially in terms of yoga, because you would think that should tie into fitness pretty well. And into like a spa resort and stuff like that. So I don't know what they're going to do about it. I don't know if they're ever going to fix it or anything else. I'm going to keep tinkering with it. Maybe I'll figure out something eventually to make this work. I doubt it, but maybe. You never know. So please hit like, subscribe, and notify if you're watching now or later, an archive where I have videos saved. And until next time,